Good afternoon, folks. It is so good to be connecting with you again, even though it is still digitally. I just wanted to update you with our response based on Governor Abbott's report to Open Texas as presented recently on April 27th. Now, in response to the governor's guidelines, we have also received guidelines from the Texas Conference for a safe return to church program. And we wanted to briefly share with you that our church board recently met and has had an initial meeting to begin conversations and dialogue on how this will be implemented and what it will look like specifically to Stonehill Church. As we begin these conversations, we will continue to be in dialogue as we develop a robust and well thought through plan for doing our best to ensure everybody's safety as we do reopen in the not too distant future. At this point, based on numerous members' concerns to the governor's plan, some of our own concerns and objectives, we voted to monitor without in-person services the next 3 weeks starting this weekend to look at the number of new cases of COVID-19 reported within our counties and within the city environment, or at least monitoring for spikes as per Phase 1 and Phase 2 implementation guidelines of the Texas Conference plan. Now, the church board and I will be meeting a few more times during this time to ultimately decide and determine the exact date of our first in-person service. Now, when that day does come, and it will be communicated and clearly explained to you, it will be a Phase 1 implementation soft start, which means we will have a worship service only. We will be postponing on-campus Sabbath school classes for a little bit until a little bit later, and we will continue our Zoom Sabbath school classes during this time. This also still is part of the conference recommendations, but we will continuously be monitoring between Phase 1 and Phase 2 the number of new cases reported in our county areas, and as well as looking for spikes. We're looking for a decline or at least maintaining the numbers there. So our first 2 Sabbaths, once we open, will be in-person divine service or divine hour only services. And it's only with implementation of Phase 2 that Sabbath schools will be reopened. And when we do, we will be limiting our capacity in Phase 1 to 25% of occupancy. And we believe the governor is going to be lifting that May 18, depending on the number of increases or the spikes in the count of COVID-19 cases. But we believe that we'll be able to then lift it to 50% of occupancy. We will be following social distancing guidelines and safety and cleanliness guidelines from not only the CDC, but the state, the counties, the city of Pflugerville, and obviously the Texas Conference recommendations also for our in-person services. When we do reopen, we will continue our live streaming of services, and if at any stage you are feeling uncomfortable in any way attending when we start and implementing this return to church plan, please feel free to still join us from home as you watch the live stream online. We're really excited to be able to begin taking these steps towards reopening, and I solicit your prayers as we continue to monitor the situation and develop our plans for reopening, and as we move forward to keep everyone safe and happy, but also as we move forward to be able to be together once again. May God bless you all. I look forward to seeing you all in person soon. Take care and God bless.